Good evening and welcome to News Xstream. I'm Tevan, bringing you breaking developments from Moscow, where Russian President Vladimir Putin has made it clear he's in no rush for a ceasefire. Instead, he's laying down a series of tough conditions while keeping negotiations with US President Donald Trump open. At a press conference in Moscow, Putin signaled his support for a 30-day truce, but not without major caveats. Among his concerns, whether Ukraine would still be allowed to receive weapons during the ceasefire and how the truce would be enforced. Perhaps the most alarming condition came when Putin declared that Ukrainian forces in Russia's Kursk region would not be allowed to withdraw peacefully. Instead, he suggested they should surrender, a demand that could be a deal-breaker for Ukraine. This is the first time Putin has directly addressed the ceasefire talks, and while he softened his previous demand that Ukraine withdraw from 4 occupied regions, his new conditions could still stall negotiations indefinitely. Defense. Meanwhile, President Trump is still pushing for a ceasefire, calling the discussions with Russia very serious. Speaking alongside NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump expressed hope for a resolution, but stopped short of confirming a meeting with Putin, saying he would love to talk with the Russian leader. At the same time, U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff is set to meet with Putin, raising hopes but also serious concerns about where these talks could lead. Escalation in Kursk. On the battlefield, the situation remains explosive. Russian forces have launched a relentless campaign to drive Ukrainian troops out of Kursk, an area seized by Kyiv's forces in a surprise offensive last August. Defense Ministry claims its troops have now retaken the town of Sudzha, a key population center lost to Ukraine last year. Ukraine's military has yet to respond to these claims, but the battle for Kursk is clearly far from over. Putin's gamble. Putin's geopolitical standing has shifted dramatically in just a month. With Trump realigning US foreign policy toward Russia, the Kremlin leader has found himself in a stronger position. But this joint ceasefire proposal from Washington and Kiev could put him in a difficult bind, choosing between achieving a sweeping military victory or maintaining his growing ties with Trump. Late Wednesday, dressed in military fatigues, Putin visited a command post near the front lines in Kursk, celebrating his military's recent victories. It was a clear signal that despite ongoing negotiations, Russia is not backing down. What's next? As the world watches, the fate of this ceasefire remains in limbo. Will Putin bend to US and Ukrainian demands, or is this just another power play to buy time for more military action? One thing is certain, the war is far from over. Stay tuned to News Xstream for the latest updates. For now, I'm Tevan, signing off.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more breaking news.